Hi everyone, we're going to do the second set of the hard system of linear equations. So basically we have these two equations here, and we want to know what is the sum of the values of x and y. So basically what you're going to do first is find your x and y, of course. And since we have all these fractions, what I'm going to do is multiply this first equation through by my common denominator, which is 8. And the second equation will multiply through my common denominator, which is 6. And when you do that, you're going to get the 8's cancel here. So what you'll get is 5x plus 28y equals 12. And here you get x minus 4y equals 6. Now, if you want, we can multiply this second equation through by 7 and just use elimination. So what we'll get is, so if I multiply this whole thing through by 7, we'll get 5, the top will be, the first equation is 5x plus 28y equals 12, and the second equation will be 7x minus 28y equals 42. Now we're going to go ahead and eliminate our y, and we get 12x equals 54. So x equals 54 over 12, which is 9 over 2. Now we're going to substitute 9 over 2 into x into the easier, the modified equations, and solve for y. So basically I'm going to just use this one because it looks easier. So you have 9 halves minus 4y equals 6. And I'm going to go ahead and multiply this through by 2. So you get 18 minus 8y equals 12. It's not 18, it's 9. Alright, and so we get is negative 8y equals 3. So y equals negative 3 over 8. So we have our x and we have our y, and they want to know what the sum of these are. So let's just add them up. We get 9 halves plus a negative 3/8. And if you have the common denominator, let's just make this an 8. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 9 is 36. Minus 3/8 gives you 33 over 8. The only thing that makes this hard is the fractions. So, and you have that's basically it on that one. In this one, in this system of equation, k is a constant, and it says the system has no solution. So what's k? Remember, if a system has no solution, it means the lines are parallel. So these have to be the same slope. So basically what I'm going to do is, I know well, you can rewrite them. Do you know the negative a over b? We know the slope to this is going to be 11 over 24. And if you do this one, it's going to be k over 36. All right, that's doing it this way. If not, you have to rewrite them. And when you rewrite it, you're going to get y equals 11 over 24x minus 8 over 24. And this one's going to be y equals k over 36x minus 5 over 36. But if you could remember this for your slope for equations in standard form. It makes it easier. Anyway, we want these two slopes to be the same. So basically, I'm going to set them, cross multiply and set them the same. You get 11 over 24 equals k over 36. And when you cross multiply, you get 24k equals 11 times 36. So 24k equals 396. So k is 16.5. This is a griddable, so you can either grid in 16.5 or you can grid in 33 over 2. Either one will be satisfactory. And the last one we have is word problem. So what we want to do with real world scenarios is to know that the rate is the same as slope and your starting amount is your y-intercept. So just remember your rate of change is the same as slope. So we're going to let d, well, you should probably read this, so just pause it and read it. All right, so basically we're going to let d equal number of days of vine growth for the second, so number of days for the second vine and we're going to let L represent the length of each vine. So basically, if Marley's first vine grows at a rate of 25 inches per day, and it was 11 inches long when she bought it, that's 20 days before D. So the way we're going to write it is L equals 0.25 D plus 20, because it was already at 20, and then we have plus 11, right? And which simplifies to L equals 0.25 D plus 16. Remember, 0.25 is just 1/4. All right? The second vine started at 24 inches and grows 0.125 inches per day. So in that case, so that's the first equation, number 1. So number 2 is L equals 0.125 D plus 24. Okay, so to determine when the lengths of the vines will be the same, we're going to set the two equations equal to each other and solve for D. So basically, we have our two L's, so we set them equal to each other. So we have 0.25 D plus 16 equals our second equation, which is 0.125 D plus 24. And what you get is, when you combine this, you're going to get 0.125 D equals 8. So D equals 64. But we don't stop, because the question is how many days Mallory had the first vine when the lengths of the two vines are the same. So we have to add 20 to D to account for the time that she had the first vine before buying the second vine. So basically we have to add 20, and that gives you the 84. So basically, I think this is where the hard part comes in. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. The next set, practice set, is going to be inequalities. Bye-bye.